Sir David Steele must be one of the most beleaguered governors in Gibraltar's modern history. He arrived at the height of the pandemic and spent a large part of his early tenure in lockdown. He's been the Foreign Office's representative on the Rock during treaty negotiations. And to this you can add the OS-35 wreck, the tunnels fire, the McGrail inquiry and of course the deaths of both the Duke of Edinburgh and the Queen. The Chief Minister reflected on this in his speech, but both he and Sir David said their strong relationship had helped navigate these challenges.
Some may have criticised the closeness of our professional relationship, and while they are of course entitled to their opinion, throughout a time of political, social and military turmoil throughout Europe and the Middle East, not to mention the compound difficulties we have thereby and otherwise faced at home, I have seen it as my privilege and my duty and responsibility to lean in where that has been helpful.
Goodness, who would have thought that the time might come that the governor would ever be accused of being too close to a socialist chief minister, when that is one of the things we should all be hoping to see. It's part of our respective jobs. But one thing is for sure, wherever you go next, whatever you do, whoever is lucky enough to count with your support next, you will now and always be one of us.
With some emotion in his voice, Sir David thanked the community for the kindness they had shown him during his time.
You and my quite exceptional team here in the convent have allowed me to make Gibraltar my home. Sadly, I was not born Gibraltarian, but will leave Gibraltar in just a few days' time feeling very much like a Gibraltarian. This is, from me, farewell, but I hope not goodbye.
Fabian Picardo was also emotional as he bade farewell to his friend.
Fair winds and following seas, my dear friend. May your journey onwards be as remarkable as your time with us. And remember, Gibraltar will always be your home, and you will be forever one of us. I promised I wouldn't do this, and you didn't, and you almost did.
Mr. Picardo then handed the symbolic keys to the city to Sir David, saying when he returned, he would never have to knock on the door.